Hi, welcome to allthingsmaths.net. Today we'll be looking at how to create a quick, engaging feedback form for our students just to make sure they are participating in our activities. So I'm just going to go straight into it. Google Forms, blank form. And then I'm going to change the title of the form to say daily attendance. I mean, you don't have to put daily attendance. You can just put feedback form, or you can put it at the end of your activity if activity is already in a form style. So it's a really quick one. It's just literally first name and then last name. It's going to collect email addresses because that's how I'm going to make sure it's unique, which means each student can submit one. Also, I'm just going to add a few more questions here just to make sure. I like to see if my students are engaged in the activities that I put up daily, and I'm going to just ask, how will you rate today's activity? And because I've asked that question straight away, Google Forms picks up that it's a linear scale, and 1 to 5, and I'm going to say 1 is being very difficult, 5 being easy. In hindsight, I probably should have done it the other way around, but that's okay. We'll just go with it for now. You can label the activities. It does make it look a little bit nicer when you do. So I'm just going to say 1 means I needed lots of help, and 5 meaning no, I completed it independently, the task independently. And that just gives me a gauge, like as if you would if you were in the classroom, because you can't see students performing it. It's hard to gauge how the activities went when you weren't there for them to do it. Okay, so it looks like I'm about done, and it's only about a minute, almost just under 2 minutes. I mean, you really can stop here if you want, but I'm just going to add one more question. And the question is basically, which friend or classmate did you interact with to complete this activity? And the reason being, I just want to make sure they are interacting, or maybe that's a group task. I want to see, if they are actually participating in this group task. And I'm just about done. I'm just going to look at responses here at the top, and I'm going to go to the 3 dots, and I'm going to say select response destination. I am going to create a new one just because it is a new one. However, if you're doing this daily, you do want to probably use the same worksheet, otherwise you'll have lots of worksheets. Okay, now I am collecting email, double checking that. If the respondents want a feedback, they can get it. I'm not clicking anything here. I'm not limiting it to one response, but I don't want them to see that link to the second response, because I don't want them to go happy-go-lucky with my responses just for this task. And that's it. I'm done, really. I'm going to give them a thank you note for, completing the form. And I'm going to press save. Don't forget to press save, because if you don't, nothing you've done there, not on the form, just on that particular settings, is saved. You can then change your color. You can change your theme. Make it lively. Go wild with your creativity in here, if you like. So it looks like I'm about done. I'm just going to make sure the form has a name, and I just clicked on it straight away and it picked up the name of the form. There are a few options here, but we don't need them. I'm pressing send. I'm not sending it, but pressing send allows me to get a link. Now, I don't like that long link, and I'm going to copy that link and paste it into my Google Classroom or an email for students to be able to fill out. And I'm just about done here. So if you want to see how we're going to compare the output of this form into my class list, watch my second video. Thanks for watching.